and welcome back to the second episode of the Our Minds 2020 podcast. Good evening and welcome. And just before we get into it, guys, thank you, a huge big fat thank you to all of you lot who listened to my first ever episode last week. Thank you so much. Thank you. Just want to say though, there were a few people that were saying to me, because last week I was so scared and anxious because obviously it was my first time doing it and putting it out. There were so many people who were saying to me, you know what, when you get the first one out of the way, it's plain sailing from there. Can I just say, that's a big fat dirty stinking lie, because here I am recording my second episode and I'm still shitting myself. So just want to put that out there. But anyway, thank you. Welcome back to the second episode. See, already I'm stumbling over my words because I'm quite scared, but I refuse to stop the recording and start again. So let's just go with it. So yes, thank you. Welcome to the second episode for the third time. Now, in today's episode, I just wanted to share with you a little tip that I picked up over quarantine with regards to enjoying your life. That's right. Well, trying to enjoy your life. Now, I live in the UK, and when we were coming out of quarantine the first time round, we're still in quarantine second time round. So when we were coming out of quarantine the first time round, there were so many people on social media saying things like, I can't wait to meet up with my friends again and go for a drink. I can't wait to go on holiday. I can't wait to do this and I can't wait to do that and blah, 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 blah. And don't get me wrong, all of those things that, those people were mentioning, they were fantastic. They were great. And then I looked at myself and my life and I thought, okay, so what is it that I'm looking forward to? And I thought, well, number one, I don't really have a social life. Number two, I don't really go traveling because 8 times out of 10, I'm always struck for money. Number three, well, there isn't really a number three. I just thought to myself, what is it that I'm doing with my life? So then I started thinking a bit more deeper. And then I came to the really sad realization that when I look at my life and my adult life, so let's say from like 18 up until the age I am now, 36, when I look at the whole of my life, I thought to myself, have I even enjoyed my life? And my answer was no. And I thought that to be quite sad, to be honest with you. And then when we were eventually let free and allowed to socialize and mingle, I met up with one of my really good friends called Gideon, and we started, getting into this deep conversation about life and what we want to do once this whole virus is over and stuff like that. And I started to get real deep with him. And I mentioned to him and I said, you know what? I was thinking about this not too long ago. And I came to the conclusion that I don't think I've actually ever enjoyed my life. And then Gid, I call him Gids for short. Gids looked at me and he gave me that look as if to say, really? The whole of your life? And I've been best friends with him for about 20 years now. So we have that type of relationship whereby I can just read his face and I already know what he's thinking. So I said back to him, yeah, I can actually say that for the past, however many years, I haven't actually enjoyed my life. And then I started to tell him the reasons why. And again, he had that really confused look on my face. So when I got home, I felt even more sad and I felt a bit dumb as well. And I thought, oh God, maybe I shouldn't have said it. And then I thought, okay, well, if I feel that I haven't been enjoying my life, what is it that I can do to start enjoying my life? So, a few days passed, I kept thinking about it. And then I thought, all right, you know what? Let's strip the whole thing back and let's start from the bottom. Let's start from the basics. And this is what I want to try and share with you guys. For anybody out there who, like me, you kind of feel as though you haven't enjoyed your life, or you might be currently feeling at the moment that you don't know how to enjoy your life. So, something I want to share. It might help you, it might not, but let's see what happens. So, like I said, a few days passed and I thought to myself, okay, what are the things that I actually enjoy doing? And things that I like doing are going for afternoon tea. I love having really hot, scalding, to the point where your skin is like falling off of you, bubble baths. I love eating. I'm greedy as hell. Quarantine, no quarantine, like I'm eating, and to be quite honest, I don't care. It gives me much enjoyment. I enjoy watching YouTube videos of certain influencers. So I was just making a list, like literally writing down and making a list of all the things that I enjoy doing. So then I thought, okay, tomorrow when I wake up, I'm going to do one thing, just one thing out of my whole day, one thing out of my whole day that makes me feel good. That's what I thought. Didn't matter what it was, one thing that day to make me feel good. So, of the things that I do enjoy, that night I thought, okay, my one thing tomorrow for the following day that I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a lovely cup of black hot coffee, no sugar, no cream, no milk, nothing. Take it black and strong. I'm gonna make myself a really nice bowl of porridge oats. I'm gonna sit by the kitchen window and I'm gonna watch one of my favorite YouTubers. That is gonna be my one thing for that day to make me feel good. Wrote it down, went to bed, woke up the following morning, made my bed, cleaned my teeth, said my prayers, made my way to the kitchen, and I did that one thing that day to make me feel good. Now, when I finished having my breakfast by the window, because I knew that task, was it really a task? Would I call it a task? Let's call it that thing. That thing that I had done to make me feel good did make me feel good. And because it made me feel good, I felt a bit more positive throughout the rest of the day. Not gonna lie to you, didn't take my problems away, didn't suddenly make my anxiety disappear, didn't make my negative thoughts go away completely, but I cannot deny it did make me feel a bit good inside. And those of you out there who have suffered from depression, or if you are currently suffering from depression, you will know that even if you have a tiny part of your day whereby you're not thinking of your problem, where you're not feeling that dark, dense, that dark, heavy feeling inside you, even if it's for a minute, you will grasp that 1 minute of feeling joy or happiness or just peace inside. You will grab it with both hands. So for me, doing that one thing on my first day of having my coffee, watching my YouTube video with my porridge oats at the side next to the kitchen window was everything. So by the end of that day, I thought to myself, okay, all right, so tomorrow, the following day, what's another one good thing I can do to make me feel good? I thought, well, I live next to 2 parks. Let me go for a walk, because I love going for a walk. And thank you, Lord Jesus Christ, that day it wasn't raining. Grey, but it wasn't raining. So that's what I did. Following day came, that one thing to make me feel good, I went for a walk, and my God, did I enjoy that walk. I walked around that park maybe 15-20 times. It's not a big park, all right? It's not a big park. It's not like Hampstead Heath or Hyde Park, or what's a big park in America? Is Central Park a big park in New York? I don't know. It looks big. It looks hella big in the movies. I don't know. But this is a very small park. I'm not going to say which park it is, because truthfully I don't really want people to know where I live. Not that I'm super famous and anyone's going to come and stalk me, but you just don't want to take that chance, do you? So came back home from my walk and I felt super productive for the day. That walk as well, I used that as my exercise for the day as well. And I came back, felt really, really productive. I got back home, washed my hair, put a wash on, wrote in my journal. We're going to talk about journaling by the way, because sometimes I journal, other times I don't journal. Sometimes I write things down, sometimes I put things on my phone and I'm not quite sure if I'm doing it in the right way, but that's for another episode. So anyway, getting back to enjoying your life. After I started doing one thing every day to make me feel good, I started to notice a pattern. And what started off with one thing during the day that I would do, it then went on to 2 things, 3 things, 4 things, 5. And before I knew it, I was doing things every single day that were making me feel good. And it wasn't just the one thing, there were multiple things. So, for example, I'd have my breakfast by the kitchen window and watch my YouTube video, wash my plate up, then I would go out for a walk, come back, then let's say, I would then watch a movie. Like, I noticed that I was consciously deciding to do things in my day to make me feel good. And when I felt good, I enjoyed my day. And when I enjoyed my day, I was like, yeah, today's a good day. And it kept going on and on and on. And yes, there were moments and times where, I'm not gonna lie, having my breakfast by the kitchen window or going out for a walk wasn't really helping. But because I knew I was taking the necessary steps in order to help me enjoy my day, and it was helping me with my mental health, I didn't stay down for long. So I just want to encourage anybody out there who, once again decides to listen to this second episode, thank you so much. Just try it. Do one thing every single day that makes you feel good. You don't need to tell anyone. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. It could either be painting your nails. It could be having a nap during the middle of the day. It can be anything. It's your thing. That one thing that you enjoy doing. And let me know. Or you don't even need to let me know, to be quite honest. But be honest with yourself. Don't just do it and be like, yeah, it didn't work for me. You can't go into it. You have to try. I'm a big believer in trying. Come on, people, we have to try. Just try and do one thing every day and see how it very slowly but surely starts to change your life. It's not going to take away your problems. It's not going to, for me, it was groundbreaking because I really appreciated the little things in my life. Yeah, I don't have the money to go on holiday, and I'm able to walk around, my little, it's not even like a garden, a little park that's by me 20 times with a fantastic view, by the way, when you get to the top. It's a struggle to get to the top because I kind of live on a hill, and my God, it's a power walk, boy. But anyway, I just want to share this with you to help you guys because it sure as hell helped me, and it's still helping me. As I mentioned before, it's not going to take away your problems. You still have to deal with that. But at least doing one thing in your day is a step in the right direction. So guys, that's the end of the second episode. I just want to say thank you so much for you guys out there listening. Also, I just want to clarify something. In last week's episode, I said that you could listen to the podcast on YouTube. That was a lie. I'm not the most technical person, and I don't know what the hell happened. I was able to record the trailer of the podcast on YouTube, but then when it came to actually uploading a segment, it was just like saying no, sorry, denied. And I thought, listen, fuck it. Let me just stick to Spotify, Google, and all the others. So sorry guys, no, I'm not on YouTube. I don't even think anybody subscribed, because when I checked back to my channel, it was like 0, 0, 0. And I was like, okay, let me just subscribe to my own channel, yeah? And then it was 1 person, yay! Oh God, I'm quite sad, but I don't really care. So yes, people, thank you so much. I will be back next week, Sunday. No, that's a lie again. God, why am I lying so much? I will be back next week, Monday, loading at 6 o'clock again. And as always, please take care of yourself out there. God bless. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. And go live your life.